Hello folks, welcome to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here with the ABC Journeyman. We're at club number 9, which is Coventry City. First season with Coventry. We actually finished third, got into the playoffs, and were very unlucky not to get to the playoff final. This season has been a very different affair, as you can see. The tactical approach we're using, this tiki-taka tactic, seems to be struggling to work. We're not conceding lots of goals. But the problem is we're not scoring them either. That said, we have equalled, I think, a footballing record. It's just a bit of a weird one. Yeah, folks, it's been a trying period since the 0-0 draw that you have saw last time. Bizarrely, we haven't lost a game since that. But the problem is we haven't won a game either. We have drawn every game, and all of those, apart from one, the very last one, was a 0-0 draw. Absolutely mad. Look at this. I mean, I've never had anything like this. 5 consecutive 0-0s in the league against Cardiff at home, away against Villa, away against Luton. It's a good result, that. Home against Blackpool, and then home against Norwich. So, yeah, something strikers are not quite doing enough. Defensively, you can't be disappointed with this. We did lose 3-0 to Leicester in the Cup. That's fine. And then the one time we did score, Leo got an early goal. We did concede a goal against Peterborough. And it's frustrating because in some of these we've actually had a reasonable amount of chances. I think it was this game we had a 1.5 XG, something like that. No, not this one. There you go, 1.5 XG. Actually, I've looked through some of the other ones, and all the XGs have been less than 1. So we're not really creating great chances. Maybe that's changing a little bit now, and we perhaps should have scored more than 1 goal here against Peterborough. But we're coming back for this away game against West Brom. They're 22nd in the league. Are we going to be able to do a little bit better than a 0-0 draw? I mean, if you look at it, we are on a pretty good run of games because we have conceded 1 goal in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. 1 goal conceded in 7 games. It feels like that's very, very good. Just we've only scored 3 goals. Right, folks. Not sure if I'll be able to show you a goal, but let's get in there. The team we're going with, we're changing things up a little. Effiong is coming in for his first start. We've been persisting with Van Rijswijk, and he has done nothing for a long time. So Effiong is playing. He's on loan from Manchester United. He's got a bit of pace about him. He's pretty strong. He feels like the sort of player that can fit up there and do a job. Decent finishing, dribbling, those sort of things, and he can pass the ball. So he fits in with the ethos of the team. We'll see how he does. On the left, Arino. On the right, Leo. Flint, Allen, Southam in the centre of midfield. And then the back line at the minute is Peters, Harris, Boyle and Hughes with McCall in goal. D and Matheson out. D's been out for a while. So we've just brought in Boyle actually into this role, the ball playing defender role. He's done quite well. Been quite pleased with him so far. So he's done well alongside Harris. He's not really had much game time outside of that. The other person I'm not 100% sure about at the minute is Hughes from the back line. I think maybe we might give Samuel a bit of a try in there, but we'll see how things go. Let's see how Effiong does. Just as someone different up top. Maybe that's what we need, just to shake things up a little bit. Right, come on, let's do this. There's a lot of people here at the Hawthorns. Here we come though. Here's Peters down the left side into Flint. Ball over. Leo, got the header on target. Didn't feel like that was going past the goalkeeper though. Although, are we still seeing a highlight? Wow, they've gone through us. And that is dreadful. That is absolutely dreadful defending there. Considering we basically defended so heroically for so many games. A ball just over the top like that? Really? Hughes, it's all down to you, mate. That is all you're doing. There is no way that should be allowed. But anyway, here we go. Flint, kick-off highlight. I mean, this is more highlights than I've seen in like 2 or 3 games. Here's Peters into Harris. We're only 3 minutes into the game. What's going on? I said we might not see much. Effiong. It's long. It's over to Leo. Leo's done well here. He's a real... He is probably the person who's most likely to score, but it's straight into the goalkeeper's chest. Not good enough. Well, it's 28 minutes on the clock. We're still 1-0 down. A little disappointed with that. I mean, they are a team that's struggling in and around us, but I don't feel like we're a team that's struggling. We're struggling in front of goal. Here's Effiong. Beautiful through ball. Arino. Go on, cross the ball in. Oh, it's into Flint. Flint scores, and we have got a goal. We've scored in consecutive games, folks. Admittedly, if it stays like this, we're on for I don't know how many draws on the trot, but I feel it was justified. This Arino did well. Maybe he could have put the ball in first time, but in the end, it was the right decision. And Flint's right in front of goal there to pop it away. Flint on the score sheet. Effiong does well. Oh, they're pressing. Leo's done brilliantly to win the ball back. Baggies are struggling here. Here's Hughes. Can he make up for the mistake? Here's Southam. Oh, it's just wide of the post. Good effort. We have been really good so far. Here's Peters. Puts the ball in. And Leo over the top. He was really quite effective last season with his head. We've not seen much of that so far. Allen chips it in. Oh, that's nothing. I mean, was that a shot? Does that count? I've been quite pleased with Effiong's performance so far. I've been a bit worried about him when he's come on. He's not really done much for us. But here's South and Flint. Lovely one-touch passing. Now is there a chance? Oh, Arino, what are you doing standing that far offside? My God. I mean, at that point, you just shoot. That's stupid. Well, 1-1, half-time. I've got to say, we've created enough chances to maybe have 2 goals. The XG says no, but we've had some reasonable chances. We've had the ball in the back of the net twice, and I think, it was completely Arino's fault for just being ridiculous, making a ridiculous run there. But, I feel we've got enough to potentially get the victory here, and that would be massive for us. Just struggling to... We don't want to get drawn into a relegation scrap. And at the minute, because we're not winning games, that's exactly what's happening. Well, Land and Van Rijswijk are on 82 minutes on. It's a much quieter second half. I'll be frustrated if we don't get the most out of it. It's Flint. Oh, he's blasted it over the top. Oh, man. Come on. Maybe a late chance here. We've got the ball. Come on. It would be absolutely enormous for us to just take this. I think... Oh, no. No. What an error that would have been. Oh, not another draw. Please, not another draw. Oh, you've looked so good as well today. We really have. And that's it. And we just did not take our chances. We absolutely dominated the chances. They had a 0.3 XG. They scored very, very early on. And we gave up a load of chances and were only able to score a goal. It's not a loss, but it's another draw. And you feel we need to do a little bit better in front of goal. Effiong has given me some hope there that we've got some variety up top. So I think we can swap and change, as we were doing last time between Allen and Van Rijswijk. We can do the same thing between Effiong and Van Rijswijk, just to freshen things up now and again. I think he's done enough for me to get another start next time out. Well, it's absolutely ludicrous, isn't it? I mean, how many games have we actually won? Look at this, 10 games drawn out of 15. It's insane, isn't it? Only lost 3 games. The nearest team that's only lost 3 games is Luton in 10th, and we're 9 places behind them. The other teams around us have lost infinitely more, but we've only won 2 games, and that is the lowest in the league by looking at it a considerable amount. I mean, defensively, you look at us, and we must be right up there. Let's have a look at the team's stats. So defensive stats, conceded, we're second best. We're third best in terms of expected goals conceded. 7 clean sheets. This looks like a bit of a problem, so we're not winning possession back, but maybe it's because we've actually got most of the possession itself. Also not making many interceptions. You know, we're very, very low. Looking at the attacking side of things, yeah, obviously just 12 goals this season. We're right down there. We're a little bit below our expected goals, so that's something we could do. Yeah, it's interesting. So, yeah, it's a funny old season, this one. I mean, it's not bad. It's just weird. I mean, how can we draw this many games? We're getting on for quite a way through the season. I guess in terms of the dynamics, everyone's still pretty happy because we're not losing games. We're in games all the time. We're not conceding loads of goals. Yes, it was a silly mistake from the right back. That was unforgivable. But yeah, so I think what we're going to do is we'll probably come back for this Bristol City game, and hopefully we'll have got some green dots on the board, not so many red dots, or so many yellow dots as well. But I mean, looking at what we've got to play third place Bournemouth, Ipswich at home. That feels like a game we should be able to get something out of. Southend, we should get something there. Preston, Fulham at home, that's tough. Birmingham. So we've definitely got our chances here to get points. And it doesn't look like this season is going to be one where we're anywhere near the top of this table. But you feel if we can keep the defensive stuff as we're doing, and then find some goals from somewhere, either via a tweak or maybe through bringing the right personnel in, maybe we could actually make quite a run up the league table. But we will see. It's not been the season that we were hoping for, in all honesty. But you look at it, we're 16 points, but it's the league's so tight. It is so tight at the minute. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time out, hopefully for a slightly less drawful experience. Right, see you then. Bye-bye.